Alright, so this is actually part 2 to the previous video. A lot better mood now because I realized one thing about this day, or about our trades. You ready? Something we looked at earlier today and we should have used. If you look at the previous video, the first thing we did, even in the thumbnail, it's like this. And if we go through it, we have this. And we have this, this, this. This. Instantly I should have realized that, man. But it's really difficult to see, I'm not gonna lie. But once you are about this area right here, it's an overall uptrend. It's an overall uptrend. It's that congestion. You do have those gaps there, but it's that overlapping this. It's just at a weird and different scale. Yeah. See, in this case, you had the lows here. Let's see if we could zoom in this actually. Alright, so you had, technically it's lower, low, low, and you think, oh, it's just lower lows. No, it's an overall trend up, because if you treat this as a downtrend, swing low first entry, second entry, and you try buying here, you get stopped out. The market shoots down here, I think, from what I remember. How do we got this? Oh, but anyway, but yeah, that's that small downtrend from the spike, so that's going to create the overall uptrend. It's that congestion move, so overall trend is up. Let's retake a look at our stuff. So we didn't know that at this point right here. Actually, we could have, because there's a ton of overlapping bars, but nonetheless, you do get this spike out of there, and it's just one big move. It's kind of a trending day, so overall trend would be up at that point still, obviously, and you go for the sell. You don't want to continue that because it's just one move. That was your last move, and this was a correction of that move, and so it's just non-obvious. I mean, not whoop-de-doo highs here, spike up, sell, easy. Then you had the swing high for nothing there. Oh, actually right here is where you would get triggered, but you would sell yet again, just because it's the overall uptrend and nothing to really indicate the overall downtrend. Then you start getting into this consolidation. Let's see where our next trade is. It's right here, right at this pullback right here. So that's an obvious, like, it's that obvious downtrend thing, or downtrend congestion thing. A ton of overlapping bars here, and a ton of overlapping bars. That should have been the indication of the overall trend up, especially with the moves that are giving you that indication as well. So actually the non-obvious sell is the best thing to do here. You would have to get in right around this area. You do get this, we do get the scalp here, so maybe if we didn't see it, but yeah, but you would get this nonetheless, because see where our scalp is, we would be 3 points out. So let's say 75, that's 75, right? So that's 1, 2, 3. This is where our stop would be, and we would have got that easily. That rhymed. I wish I could do that all the time. Okay, now overall trend is up. We go for non-obvious sell again, entered into there, would have got there. Again, non-obvious, but we would have been able to get into that. And swing low first entry, overall trend is up. Trend with, I don't know, this one was just silly, so the sell there is the best thing to do. So yeah, a ton of silly trades. I should have saw that from the get, but it's a really difficult one, not gonna lie. That's something we're still learning. It's that congestion. It's also, it's not even a problem with our scalps, I believe, because we were right. I don't want to minimize it, because not only is it gonna cause a lot of chaos in, like, yeah, specific days were profitable, but then one day we're using the big scalps and just knocks out the entire month in just 2 days or something like that, you know, just because we're going for bigger scalps. But now we have these massive scalps, but I want to be right about these massive scalps. I don't want to get these lucky trades like this. I want to be right, and with the huge correction, with the overall move. So that's why we're sticking with these massive scalps, and yeah. There's going to be a lot more days with crazy volatility, and it may actually make our scalps really tiny, who knows. But hopefully we can still be right on the big gram or the gram scheme. Does that make sense? I don't know. But yeah. Let's go over a couple trades I saw here. We had a swing high first entry, second entry. Overall trend is up there, so I would go for a non-obvious sell. And I think that pretty much works out. We would enter like somewhere around here, and most definitely that works out. You can also do a swing. Actually, no, you can't do it there. But I think we were on this guy nonetheless. And you had a if you took this as a double bottom, which you should, especially if you're on a lower tick chart, double bottom, first entry, second entry, sell here because the overall trend up after especially hitting these lows, and you got those big moves to support that. And then we got a swing low, first entry, second entry, and here we got a huge move with the spike. Now we're in the FOMO section. We're really going to be testing those highs. It looks like the one tick buy is actually the best option there. Let's see. Huge moves. We're in these highs. We're about to hit that. It's a little bit of a difficult one. Big move. FOMO in that direction. Down's a tough one, not gonna lie. That might have been part of the 15% of where we get stopped out. But if we were here, doesn't look, yeah, that also triggers there too. So it looks like the buy there is the best option. Maybe because of that spike there, maybe you're hitting off those highs, creating the overall downtrend. So you actually want to go for a non-obvious buy, which you would not be able to get into. But yeah, nonetheless, we got a brand new swing low right here. Let's go ahead and just take a trade. This is part 2. Let's just go ahead and minimize this, or at least attempt to some degree, because it's 11 o'clock. We're technically still getting home. We're going to end up putting more money into the market anyway. Might as well, if we're going to put money, might as well just try to do our best of trying to correct this. Yeah. So we got swing low, first entry, second entry. We broke above these highs, but it's really whoop-de-doo highs. All this is whoop-de-doo highs. We push a little bit higher there, a little bit higher here. I push higher here. I'm gonna consider this whoop-de-doo highs. So actually, the sell right here is what I would like to do, or the buy. This is a tough one. Huge move up. Yeah, I'm gonna call these whoop-de-doo highs, to be honest. No, that's pretty good highs. Yeah, I would say this is pretty significant high because you do test it here again, but it's just one test. But these highs have been here the whole time, and you never really come and test these guys, and you barely break out of there, and you barely break out of there. But now you finally get the break out of this entire thing. So I think the one ticker is the best thing to do, and you have a correction in that move, and then you also have the big correction in that move. So I think the one ticker is the best thing to do here. I'm gonna step up and take a breather. I got a feeling we're gonna be in this trade for a long time, boys. Dang, bro, you're still in this trade? What in the hell, man? Of course, when I come back, it starts to push down. I would say those are pretty significant highs. Did push higher though. I never tested it again. You know, I'm gonna just add money right now. No, we're good. We're good. You never know. Not a very good week, but it's an average week, to be honest. We don't do too well anyway. But I thought this was the unlock, but the market is just moving slow today, but that's okay. So it looks like the sell here was the best. Whoop-de-doo eyes. Big massive move. Little correction. Yes. Get ready to end this video. Excuse me. Inception. This is us right now. That's this recording. All right, peace out.